I've told you in the past how to get more views and more watch time on your YouTube channel by utilizing different strategies. But today, I want to teach you how to use playlist strategies to do that, because let me tell you, it's one of the most unused strategies out there on the YouTube world. So let's just get into it. What's up, party people? Jessica Stansberry here. I am yo girl for video and content marketing strategy. So if you are new here and you have not hit the subscribe button, I would highly suggest that you do, because I put out this content for you guys and I don't want you to miss another second of it. All right. Now, like I said, I have put out videos before and I've talked about how to increase your watch time and your views and all of this stuff by different strategies, whether it's cards or end screens or whatever. But today I want to talk about playlist strategy and how you can use your playlist to increase your watch time on your channel. Now, if you don't know this, watch time is one of the biggest metrics that YouTube uses to judge the success of a channel. It is one of the biggest metrics that you want to grow, and it is something that is very important on this platform as of today, this day in 2018. But there's different ways to do this, and sometimes people just take it as like, I need to create videos and hope that the YouTube gods shine their lights down on me and I get a lot of watch time. But there are ways to increase that, and again, one of those ways is playlist. So if you don't know, a playlist is a grouping of videos that are played back to back to back to back to back. So as soon as one is done, it goes straight into another one. As soon as that one's done, it goes straight into the next one. So think of it kind of like a Netflix binging opportunity for your audience. And actually, that's exactly what we want them to do. We want your audience binging. We want them coming to your channel, finding a video and just going and going and going and going and going and hoping that they, come out the other end having watched like hours and hours of your videos, because that would be the best possible solution. Playlists can accomplish this because they just keep going. So if you have a list of videos or a grouping of videos that have a lot to do with one another, maybe Trello tutorials is a good example for me. I know that once someone's watched my Trello tutorial, they might want to learn about Butler for Trello, and then they might want to learn about Asana versus Trello, and then they might want to learn about Trello hacks. So I just kind of put those in a playlist, so once you watch one, you can kind of roll through watching the rest of them. So if you have a grouping of videos that works really well together to put in a playlist, it's definitely something you need to do. Now, I would recommend putting no less than 5 videos in a playlist, mainly because 5 is how many videos go across the playlist screen on your homepage, but also because you don't want to leave people hanging. Like, they watch 2 videos, great, we're ready for the next one, bump. So even if it's a new playlist, I would try and keep 5 in it at all time, even if that means that you have to go back in and remove one and add others if you're using some as placeholders. Now, that you can also put other people's videos in playlists. So if I have a video about how to increase your YouTube audience by using Facebook, and then I did an interview on someone else's channel about using Facebook to grow your YouTube channel, I'm going to include that video in the playlist as well, because YouTube does not care whether it's our videos or someone else's, as long as you're increasing the watch time and the session duration for that user, okay? So playlist, good. Always good, because they keep people watching and they keep people on the platform longer. Now, you need to know 2 things about creating successful playlists that will help you get more watch time. The first thing about creating successful playlists is that playlists are searchable. So those keywords that you want out into the universe, those things you want to be found for, create playlist with those keywords as the title and put videos in there that have to do with that specific thing. That means that not only are your videos now indexable and your videos can be found by that keyword, but now also so can your playlist. So if you search for Trello tutorials on YouTube, you're going to find my video, and then you're also going to find my playlist of Trello tutorials, and that's because I named it Trello tutorial. So you don't ever have to guess what it is, and it's going to show up in the search. So if you have something you can do that with, Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Playlists should not be things like uploads and favorite videos, and they actually need to be searchable. They need to be things people can search for and hopefully find your playlist. Because again, if they click on my playlist on Trello tutorials versus my video on Trello tutorials, that means that after they get done with the first video, they're going to watch the second one and they're going to watch the third one, and I'm just racking up the view time, which is awesome. Now, the second little hack you need to know to get more view time and more watch time from your playlist is that you can send people to the playlist when you're wanting to send them to a specific video. So this one sounds a little confusing, so let me back up just a little bit and explain. Let's say I did want to send somebody to my Trello tutorial. Let's say I saw someone in a Facebook group asking about how to use Trello, and I wanted to send them to my Trello tutorial. Instead of sending them just to my Trello tutorial, I can send them the link to my Trello playlist. They'll see the Trello tutorial as the first video, which is what they wanted. But then I'm probably increasing their session duration because they're probably going to want to watch the other videos in my playlist. So it sounds a little sneaky, but it's not. Put the first video or the one you're referencing the most, or however that comes out, in the beginning of the playlist, so that when someone asks that question or wants to know that thing or comes to you for that advice, instead of sending them one single video link, you can send them an entire playlist link. All right, so those are a couple of hacks to use playlists to help you increase your watch time and a little explanation on why it works. I would love for you to take a minute in the comments and let me know if you have implemented playlist strategies into your channel. Because if you have not, you need to. And if you have, I'm sure you're doing amazing, and I want to say, yay, good job, and give you a pat on the back. So let me know in the comments, and don't forget to not leave this channel without hitting subscribe, because I don't want you to miss any other awesomeness like this. Bye, y'all.